When learning how to trade, we are always told that the trend is our friend. But how can we actually get involved with the trending market and make sure that we're actually able to capitalize on that on a week-to-week basis? In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some examples of trades that I caught on EURUSD following a trend in the market. Okay, we're going to go through some of those trades and just look at how you guys can also get involved in positions such as this. So let's get straight on into the charts now, okay, and have a look at how we can get involved in a trending market. Okay, so if we have a look at the chart now, I've got EURUSD on the screen. What we're going to do is I'm just going to look back through some examples of price action and talk about how we could have got involved within a trending market. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the price back to this area in here. Now in this area, okay, what we can see is that price had, first of all, this change of character in here. Okay, we then pulled back and then we had this second break of structure just in here. So at this point in time, we can identify that the price is clearly starting to move to the downside, okay, and there may be some opportunities to get involved in shorts. So the first thing that happened is price came down here, okay, and you can see that we tapped into this 4-hour area of demand. Okay, price came in, and my idea was that price may see some kind of reaction to this, push up higher, and then continue to move lower. Okay, now this is completely normal. This happens all the time. And by being able to identify where we are in the structures, what we can do is we can identify areas of potential reversal, okay, to pull back up into higher time frame structures, which then may continue a trend in a given direction. So this was the idea that I had, okay, and the idea would be that price could come back up into this range. Now, if it did, what we want to do is, of course, try and find areas to get involved in trades. So what we're going to do is just identify, first of all, the premium area of this leg, okay, so the top 50% of this leg is where we could get a potential trade. And as well as that, okay, I'm also going to identify any additional supply zones with inside the larger overall range. Okay, so we're just going to identify this as well. So price then consolidates around within this area. Okay, we do move slightly lower, so just going to bring this down. Price then starts to react out of this area. Okay, and then we come back up into the range. So the first place that we could look to get involved in a trade is this area in here. So what you can see is that price has just tapped in to this supply zone. Okay, I'm going to drop down now to the 1-hour time frame and have a look at what we're actually seeing here. Okay, so what we get first of all is this nice high test candle. Okay, it closes at 11 o'clock. Okay, and what this means is that we can just have a little look and see what's going on in here. Okay, so I'm going to just go down here. Okay, brilliant, and let's just have a look at what is going on. So price starts to push down. Okay, this is great. What I want to look at is again on the 1-hour time frame, just seeing what we can actually identify in this area. So having a look in here, what we can see is that price first of all started to push down. Okay, you can see that we had this area left behind of interest. Okay, price then comes down, it pushes back up into this area. Okay, and then immediately we get this next push down. So we're seeing two ranges created here, okay? And what this does is it gives us an area of interest to trade out of. So if we just identify this in here, okay, what this means is we can actually enter a trade in this area, okay, 5.1. And again, we can start to look and trade this down for a 3-to-1. Okay, this is your first trade of the week. So this is definitely a trade that we could have got involved with. What we've done is we've identified an area on the 4-hour. We've identified this nice 1-hour higher time frame, high test candle. Okay, drop down to the 15-minute. And then we're seeing these ranges created with these nice momentum candles, leaving behind these supply zones for us to then get involved with and trade this lower. Now, you know, you could get out there. You could, of course, hold that for a little bit more. It's completely up to you. But of course, if we go back up to a higher time frame now, we can see that the overall idea would be that price is going to trade back down to the low for a nice 10R. Okay. Now what happened is price did start to push down, a little bit of a consolidation, okay, and then we did see a nice move lower. So it was a really good area to get involved in, okay, looking at the overall higher time frame move. Okay, we could have easily held this all the way down. I mean, here's like 15R, so we had lots and lots of potential, okay, but of course, you know, we can also just take it out for a nice 3R. So looking at what actually happens next, okay, we can see that the price looks like this. Okay, so the next thing that we can look at, okay, is what is going on in price. So we had this breakup structure again. The trend is continuing to push lower, which is really, really nice. Okay, you can see that we push down here, okay, push down one more time in here, and then immediately retraced back up into the leg. So the next area of interest that I was looking at was this area of supply. Okay, as well as this, we also could have had the 50% again drawn in. So we could have had this area identified. Okay, really, really nice. And what actually happens next? So price immediately comes straight into this area. So again, if we drop down to a 1 hour, okay, what we see is this nice candle in here. What we can do is we can have a look at what price is actually doing in this area on, say, like the 15-minute. So we have a little look in here. Okay, what we get is, first of all, this range in here. Price taps back in, and then we get a push lower, creating our second range in price. Okay, gives us this area of interest. And of course, we can look to trade this. Okay, stop above the high, looking for about a 7 pip stop, no, about a 6 pip stop. Okay, something like this, and we could look to trade this, for example. Okay, so price comes back in, taps into this area. Okay, a little bit of consolidation. We do get a move lower initially, and again, of course, we are looking for that 3R. Okay, and there we go, a little bit of sideways consolidation, and then we get the 3R. So again, you see how easy that was to identify that trade. Okay, all we did was we looked at the 4-hour structures. Okay, identified where's the 4-hour trend. Okay, the trend is moving lower. Okay, price has come back up into that trend. Okay, what we've then done is identified an area of supply, gone down to the 1-hour time frame, found a nice rejection candle. Okay, and then just confirmed that whole idea on the 15-minute. Okay, so again, a really nice opportunity there. Okay, that I did catch live, and here you can see the MT4 screenshot on the screen now. Okay, just to show that position. So really, really nice. Okay, and again, another opportunity for us to get involved with, still just trading the trend. Okay, and we're going to just continue to do so until the trend tells us something different. Okay, so price then continues to play out to the low. Again, we do come back in here, we tap into this nice 4-hour demand zone. Okay, what happens next is we do get another leg, so we just draw this one in as well. Okay, from the low to the high, nice area to look for a trade. Go to the 1-hour time frame, which we're on. Okay, and we're just going to see what happens next. Okay, so what we do is we go into the night time, absolutely fine. Okay, the next day comes along. Okay, we've got 12 o'clock. Have we got anything in here? So let's just have a little look. This was on the Monday, okay, so I believe this was a national bank holiday in the UK, okay, but again, you can see that we do have a nice 1-hour high test candle in here with the potential that there was an entry in that area, and again, we are just continuing to push lower. So, you know, there's always opportunities to get involved, and all I'm doing is I'm just identifying these legs of price, the pullbacks, you know, and the new ranges that are being left behind. So, okay, that's all really great stuff. And again, okay, what we're going to do is we just have a little look here, go to the 4-hour. Okay, price is just pushing down lower, no real pullback there in price. So again, I'm just going to draw in this. Okay, stick that on there, wait for the pullback in price, which is what we get, really, really nice. Comes into the range, and now we are looking for the 1 hour. So again, we're looking for that 1 hour confirmation. What do we get? Price comes right up here now, okay, 1 o'clock, okay, 2 o'clock. Okay, and then price starts to push much, much higher. Okay, what else do we get? Let's just have a little look through price action here now. Okay, so the first thing we do, if we just cut price back to the beginning of Tuesday, let's see what we were working with. So straight away, okay, price pushes up here and we get this high test rejection candle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go to the 15-minute time frame and have a look at what price is showing us. Okay, so this candle closes here. Identify the first range, brilliant. Okay, price comes straight back in. Do we get another range, or do we get another high test candle? What do we get? Okay, boom, we get this nice rejection candle in here, okay, after the range mitigation. So this means that we could have entered here, okay, 1.3, 2.3, something like this, okay, targeting a nice 3R trade, something along the lines of this, okay. So just to have a look and see what happens. Price comes straight in, consolidates around, starts to move slightly lower. Okay, and then we do see a move lower. Now I remember when this actually happened live, I believe I did get out around this area. Okay, I remember price did get quite late. It was almost 9 o'clock. Okay, and at that moment in time, I do believe I closed that trade out just slightly short of 3R. So again, I'm going to put the MT4 screenshot on the screen for this entry. Okay, that was caught on the 2nd of April. Again, a really nice trade, and it just shows, guys, that you don't always, you know, have to have the move directly correct. Okay, you don't have to have the direction correctly identified either. Okay, it doesn't always matter, because, you know, we're identifying the price was going to come lower here, in here, in here, and then again we also thought it was going to come lower in here. Eventually that trend is going to stop, okay, and luckily we were also able to capitalize right at the end of this trend before price then broke back to the upside. So this is just a really great way that you can get involved in positions using a higher time frame narrative, okay, and then making sure that we're getting involved on those lower time frames to make sure that we can get those nice risk to reward trades following the general market direction. I hope that you guys found this video useful on how you can get involved in a trending market. Of course, as always guys, remember to come and check out TradeDork. The link to the website is in the description down below, and of course you can always join our free community. Discord link is also in the description of this video. Come get involved guys, okay, and see what we have to offer here at TradeDork. Lots and lots of value to be given to you guys, and also a lot of free value as well, okay? So come and get involved and check it out. And of course, if you do have any questions, you can reach out to us, okay, in the Discord community, and we will get those questions answered for you. So as always guys, happy trading. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see all of you in the next one.
Be a dork.